Sean put out a new quick question. Let's see.
Hey, BT Sean here, and I got a quick question for you. What the is Black Lives Matter? I'm gonna give.
No. This video is sponsored to stick around to the end of the video. Hey Sean, how you doing, my guy? I got a quick question for you. What's your opinion on the Ukraine-Russia conflict? Now, to answer your question from last week, Nah. Not because I'm not on the correct side of the issue, but because I'm not comfortable enough to speak on it at the length which the subject matter drives. So no podcast follow-up to this question answer. But that being said, what's your opinion on the Russian-Ukraine conflict? I've seen a significant amount of my fellow online lefties taking Russian apologist arguments for it. You know, there are some good, criticisms on their part, but kind of the biggest hypocrisy I feel with people who are kind of pro-Russia in this case is if you were the type of person who justified America invading Iraq and the fabricated evidence that we made to justify that, that's one thing. I already think you're a terrible person. But if you're one of the people that has routinely given flack to the US government for that, which they deserve, mind you, they lied us into a war, and yet you're finding a bunch of reasons why Russia is 100% justified invading a sovereign nation and taking it over and dismantling its military and dismantling its government. It's a little fucky-wucky for my taste. Now, is it entertaining from my cushy chair in America? Absolutely. But, yeah, at the end of the day, you have both Ukrainians and Russians suffering for the desires of a bygone era by what is effectively a kleptomatic warlord. I'm pro-Ukraine all the way. Ukraine is not a perfect state, and its leadership and government is not perfect, but right now they're the victims of imperial aggression, and while it is not the typical American style imperialism, it is imperialism nonetheless. Or if you don't want to use that, colonization. It is big country bullying little country, and that's not okay. But what do you think, Sean? How about you, the viewer? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Regardless, thank you so much for your time. A gigantic fucking thank you to my patrons and my Twitch subs. I love your faces. And Sean, I will see you this weekend, my friend. This video is sponsored by Sculby's Candles. Sculby's Candles is a tiny little Etsy shop run by an old childhood friend of mine, and she makes these beautiful smelling, beautiful looking, very rich in color candles that, through my own personal testing, mind you, last anywhere between 36 to 40 hours of burn time all the way through. They're fantastic, they smell great, I love them. They're all homemade, they're all organic, they're all low heat, and they're all for external use for the kink inclined among you. You can use my code HIMediaTV on the screen right now, or use the link down in the description for 10% off your order of $25 or more. Thank you so much, Sculby's Candles, for supporting HIMedia, and thank you guys for supporting this small business that I think is worth your time. And now, on with the video.
Poggers.